Hello guys, it's Anime What If Media, and I'm gonna talk about a few things before we get into the video. So I was reading the comments about the last video. Someone says that it takes like years to reach level 3, but when you think about it, Naruto is like a hidden prodigy. Like think about how Naruto mastered Rasengan in 3 weeks. And it took Jiraiya 3 months and Minato like 3 years, and he was supposed to be called like the best prodigy in Konoha. So he's a hidden prodigy, and the Shao clones like fastens like the technique, so he could technically learn a high amount of Finjutsu like earlier. And someone said that Sasuke and Boruto you can only make 3 Shao clones. This is a what if. Please just give me like a little bit leeway with that, please. I don't really watch Boruto to like know about that. So I'm gonna kind of like stop my what if Asta was like a noble what if because it's not getting that much like views and it's not like good as this what if. So I'm gonna make a new what if. It's gonna be a My Hero Academia what if. I might post it out today. So if you want to know what it is about, check that video when it comes out. So back to the story. Um, Team 10 and Team 7 they go back to Konoha because they defeated them. And they kind of get Zabuza's and Haku's bounty, and they get the money and they get everything. Sorry about that. I just need to make sure that no notification come up. They need to make sure that they get a bounty and also get like the A rank mission like money. So after that, Naruto already met Konohamaru, but as like a little brotherish way because here's an unlike last time, he's more night like he was like a grandfather figure to Naruto, but he's like more of a grandfather figure now. So he knows he knew like he's seen like Asuma back when he was a little young, but he knew Konohamaru before like in canon. So Konohamaru sees Naruto is like, can you play with Ninja with us like Big Brother Naruto because he's taking like a big brother to Konohamaru. And he says, not really. I can't really have time to play ninja. I have to start training before the Chunin exams comes up. And he's like, just like a little bit. Then Sakura is like, you a ninja playing ninja. That's just so childish. And Naruto's like, they're kids. Playing ninja is normal for kids. So why are you so like mad about that? And And Konohamaru says, "Is that your girlfriend?" And Naruto says, "No, she's not my girlfriend. She's part of Team 7, and I kind of like someone else." And Konohamaru said, "Good, because she has big forehead, and like you can feel like that cold energy, like you're gonna die soon." And Naruto says, "Run," to Konohamaru, and Konohamaru didn't need no one to tell him. He just ran. He bumped into Kakuro, and Tamarai says, like, put him down, we're not trying to cause trouble. And he's like, let me rough him up a bit, he should know where he's going. And Konohamaru says, sorry, you can't, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to bump into you. Sakura is just being useless, says, I was chasing him, like, can you please put him down? And Naruto says, I advise you to put him down before a war starts on Suna. And he's like, how could a war start with Suna when I'm just messing with a little kid? And Naruto says, did you just hear yourself? You're messing with a little kid in a foreign country, which you don't know that he's the third Hokage's grandson. And I don't really care if you're a Kage's kid yourself. You're basically making it worse for Suna. And Konohamaru just drops Konohamaru. So Sasuke doesn't get that cool moment where he throws a rock and everything. And Naruto says, why are you standing in the tree? And they're like, what? Who's standing in the tree? And Gaara just do a sand shushin and like pops up there and says, Kankuro, you're really disrespecting our village. You're lucky I didn't kill you by now. And Gaara asks for Naruto's name, and Naruto says, isn't common courtesy to say your name before you ask someone's name? And Gaara says, I'm Gaara the Sand. Naruto says, I'm Naruto and Uzumaki. Because he knows he's a Namikaze, so he just puts N, and no one knows about that. Except to the Hokage, Asuma, Kakashi, Jiraiya, you know the people that he told, and people already know. So, Naruto, gets, to training and everything. Then Asuma calls him up, and they're at the barbecue place, and they're like, yeah, you guys are doing the Chunin exams. And they're like, oh, we're starting to train for it already, so they're training, and Sasuke decides to ask Naruto for help and everything. So Naruto trains Sasuke a little bit, but he doesn't train him and teach him that much because he doesn't want him to know all his techniques. So they're done with that 1 week before the training exam starts. They go to the academy. So Team 10 and Team 7 come at the same time. And when it comes to the Genjutsu part, Naruto just rubs Sasuke, elbows Sasuke. He's like, don't blurt it out. They're trying to weed out the weaker ones. And Sasuke understands that, so they just go through and go to the stairs. And when Team Guy sees this, they decide to do the same thing because they were acting dumb there, so it doesn't really cause suspicions. And they're minding their own business until Lee says, I want to challenge you, Sasuke Uchiha. And Sasuke is about to say yes until Naruto says, seriously, look at him. Look at him. The way that his stance right now, he learns the Goken style. And the only person who knows the Goken style is Maito Guy. And he's the blue beast of Konoha. And also he's stronger than Kakashi Sensei. And when you guys did your bell test, how far did you actually try to reach for the bells and actually try to fight him in hand-to-hand combat and actually pin him down? And Sasuke is thinks about things yeah, he's kind of right. So he doesn't challenge Lee, and Lee's kind of upset about that. And they go there, they meet Kiba and all that. Kiba's being a loudmouth. Then Kabuto comes up and says, you guys should keep it down. And Naruto asks why, because he's not suspicious of Kabuto, but he feels uneasy with him. And he says, I'm just helping a fellow Konoha ninja. And they're like, alright. And Kiba says, aren't you a little bit too old for this? And he's like, this is my 7th time doing this. And he's like, the Chunin exams, they're once every 2 years. And they're like, so it's technically your 4 for, I don't know the math, so I won't bother. And he's like, I could give you some information. And Sasuke immediately says, and he shows the information cards, and Sasuke immediately says, Naruto Uzumaki, Gaara the Sand, and Rock Lee. And they do Gaara's, it's the same thing, Rock Lee, the same thing. But when it's said, Naruto says, Naruto and Uzumaki is Naruto's there's the N? And they're all wondering what the N is for. And it's 9th status, getting co-captain of Team 10, Jinchuriki. Jinchuriki of the Nine Tails, and they're like, "What's a Jinchuriki?" And Gaara hears this, he's like, "Yeah, I better stay away from him." And Mother wants his, like, Shikaku wants his blood, but he never heard the Nine Tails part, so he just heard Jinchuriki. So it's kind of contradicting Gaara, like, should I attack him? Should I do stuff? And other people hear, like, the Nine Tails and, like, yeah, we don't want to mess with him. And it says teammates. Shikamaru, Nara, Yamanaka, and team captain Asuma Sarutobi. Missions. 10 D ranks. Let's just say 100 C ranks and 50 B ranks and 2 A ranks. And he's like, damn, he's probably like the strongest one here. And the sound ninjas does like all these stuff. And the Konoha 12 besides Shikamaru are kind of like shocked. And like, Naruto is that strong? And it's like, you guys only did 10 D ranks? It's like, yeah, we did 10 D ranks before going to our like when I said that they didn't do D ranks, they kind of did D ranks during like the training trip. So they only did 10, and the rest after our 1 month training trip, we kind of just did C ranks. And they're like, no wonder why, because in the normal canon, and Team 7 would have did like around, I want to say 100 to 200 D ranks because it was that easy. So they did C ranks easy because it's mostly escort missions and nothing like Tasma arc type of mission. So some people are like glaring, and Neji says, "What should I know your name is Naruto Uzumaki," and he's like, "What's the N for?" And he says, "My other last name, which is confidential secret. The only people that know about it is some higher ups in the Leaf and my teammates." And everybody's like shocked, like they're like shocked, like who has the last name starts with N in Konoha? And they're just thinking about that. So Ibiki comes do his they like shut up, stop fighting, and all that. They do the test. Naruto, he technically does actually good because he has a higher IQ. Let's just say he has the same IQ as Shikamaru now. So he's actually smarter and everything, so he aces the test, like Shikamaru. Even if some people say you're just making him too smart, it's like has the mind transfer jutsu. Instead of doing mind transfer jutsu, she does it on Sakura like in canon, and then just see their answers, and then she could just shoot like a mind techno, like a telepath wave, like how psychics talk to people, like talking in their brains and all that stuff, similar to that. And that's how they pass. Just saying for those people who don't want Naruto to be like so smart. Then it comes to Naruto. He finishes it. He puts his pencil down, and let's just say that all three of them finished the same time. Minato finished the test, and they're like, "You guys tied with the 4th Hokage score." And Naruto kind of cringed for a second, like he's trying to surpass the 4th Hokage, but he's trying to surpass his father, and it's like, damn it, he wasn't able to like surpass it by like at least a second. So So Anka comes in, does her stuff, and once they reach the Forest of Death, Anka's like talking, trying to scare all the Gunnies. Shikamaru and Ino are kind of like they're a little bit scared, but no one can tell and Anka can tell, but Naruto, he's not affected by this, and Anka throws the kunai at Naruto. Naruto just catches it like with 2 fingers, like, yeah, that's not gonna scare me. And Anka's like right behind him, and he just like gives the kunai right back behind him because he could already sense her and everything. He's like, damn, I couldn't get you. Like, how do you have nerve to steal? I'm freaking a Jinchuriki of 9 tails. This is nothing. And she just shuts up after he says this, and like, because she knows what happened with the 9 tails village attack. And some people faint just like seeing the 9 tails because he has so much bloodlust. So Anko doesn't scare him, and Orochimaru pretending as a grass ninja doesn't come up and give her kunai and all that. So they get the Earth Scroll, and Team 10, they actually do it like completely easy, because Naruto is trying to be like his dad's time, and he knows the Flying Raijin, so he has all his Shadow Clones. He tagged them with all the Flying Raijin marks, and they all go over. And for this to work, is like Shadow Clone Flying Raijin. Like when they dispel, they teleport there. So one of the Naruto Shadow Clones found like a team with a Heaven Scroll, and Naruto feels like a tug, and he tells Ino and Shikamaru like hold him on his shoulders, and they just teleport there. They get the team and get their Heaven Scroll, and they get there. And let's just say everything happens again. It's just that Team 10 is not there, but it's just that Sasuke doesn't break like Zaku's arms, because Sasuke is not that hateful anymore, because Naruto kind of directed him to the right path after talking about how like Itachi was nice to him and all that, and he made Sasuke think about like, yeah, I shouldn't get power like the wrong way and everything. So the curse mark doesn't really like affect Sasuke at all. So when the preliminaries, I'm gonna do that like in the next video, and I'm kind of making my videos short now, so bye.